Good hello, everyone. Good hello, good morning, good hello, goodbye, good evening, happy birthday. It might be your birthday today. It's not mine, but it might be yours. So happy birthday, just in case it is yours. It's going to be my birthday today. We had a win in the. What did we win in yesterday? We won in the league race in the Radical SR8 at Zolder for round one, or race one, sorry, not round one. We had a four-way tie, for first place in the league. Unheard of, guys. It was a busy evening, as you have a look at my bald head there. Oh, look at his face. Zoomed right in on his eyeball. I forgot to undo my drink bottle, so I needed some water. I I made it with a few minutes to spare. I I spent a bit more time in the garden than I'd planned to. I looked at the clock, it was 4:30, and I knew I was streaming at 6:30. And then we did a bit more work, and suddenly it was 6 o'clock. So I quickly packed up, smashed a couple of pieces of pizza. Now it's go time. We are driving at Okayama International Circuit in Japan, believe it or not. 3.72 kilometers. And tonight we're actually tackling some official GT4 races for the first time in Laps for Leuko. We have done some oval races, we've done some league races, we've done some races, but it is I was going to say it's oval race. It's official race night tonight, guys. Official. Okayama International Circuit. I watched a few YouTubers drive it during the week when I was getting ready for bed. So basically, I'm just going to follow what they were doing. Maybe not. We're going to do a 30-minute practice, jump into a 30-minute race with LMP3 cars. So this is the Falken Tyres something or other, Majig. And then we've got the fixed GT4 after this. It's going to be a busy night. Busy night. But that's okay because I want to do these races. I plan to do the whole season of GT4 in this series. What I actually planned to do was, believe it or not, I planned to do this earlier in the. I plan to do this earlier in the sprint fixed. We're going to do because it's a 30-minute race. That'll be plenty. So I planned to do this earlier in the week, but I had to do practice in the LMP2 because we're doing a 6-hour race on Saturday, and the cat's stealing James's pizza. Silly cat. Did you steal his pizza? No, doesn't look like it. I was meant to be paying attention to my child, but sometimes I neglect that as a responsible parent. No, I generally do pay attention to him.
Give us a few clean
All right.
to get our fuel numbers.
Okayama International Circuit, Aston Martin Leukodystrophy Australia, first laps. Helps if you put the right steering wheel program on, Travi. Now I'm expecting to get a lesson in driving tonight. I haven't driven this circuit, don't know it. We're about to learn it, basically. So whatever happens, happens. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves. It certainly needs more force feedback. Now I did watch a couple of YouTubers do this, and it's basically third gear and fourth gear and fifth gear and second gear. Flat out through that bit. I knew that was tricking you guys. Wow, turns out I haven't done enough practice. Double apex corner there. I'll find the apex somewhere eventually. This car's a lot slower than the LMP2, just for reference. A lot slower. It's a lot slower than the LMP3 as well. It's a beautiful looking track. Now, believe it or not, I've never driven a lap here. Can you tell? Am I irresponsible for not driving a lap here when I've got to try and navigate past the traffic? Am I irresponsible? I don't think I'm irresponsible. Probably need to brake a little bit earlier for a couple of these corners while I'm learning. Or follow whoever's about to come up on me. Okay, we found the second gear section. That's a very tight, twisty section. So we are doing laps for Leuko. This is day 12? 13. I think I called this day 12 on the stream. I think I might have messed with your guys' heads a little bit. I think I've called this day 12, guys. Okay, in my defense, I've been a little bit busy. What have I been busy doing, you ask? I've been building a fence to help my neighbour and myself, and keep my dog a bit more contained in my yard. So that's been keeping me a little bit busy. And I think what I might do is I might summons my wife to check YouTube and see what I've called the stream. It's too late now, guys, by the way. It's game over if I've called it the wrong stream. You guys will just have to believe me that it's day 13, because according to my calendar it's the 13th of September. Might let this guy go.
Left side. Clear on the left.
He looks fast. I'm going to follow him. He's in a Porsche. This setup is nice, actually. I'm just running the iRacing sprint setup. So this is all the second gear stuff. Oh, torquey engine. I was going to follow that guy, but I'm not going to now. I don't want him to see how good I am, so I'll let him get away a little bit. I feel like this might need a little bit more customization for my lack of ability at this track. Or I might need to just learn to drive. We've got half an hour, guys. Don't worry. Don't panic. This is YouTube, and with the miracle of YouTube, I'll be a pro at Okayama in the GT4 Aston Martin in about 0 time at all. If it helps, anyway, about 20 seconds off the pace.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
There's a couple of slow cars ahead. 36, so 15 seconds off the pace. That's cool. I can do 15 seconds. I lost 15 seconds in that spin, guys. Don't know what you're worried about. We've got it. We're going to be first. We're going to win this. We are winning this race. It's happening. You heard it here first. And when it doesn't happen, you can be disappointed, just like I will be. It's be much nicer in an open wheeler when you can see that apex. I'm catching the guy in front, Paul Field. He's mine. I'm going to run him down. I've got a feeling he might be learning the track for the first time like we are. It's day 13, guys. My video, I told you it was, I don't know what you were all worried about. My video is day 13. Everyone abusing me in the chat. And it's day 13, like I told you. You guys had me worried. Had to go get my wife to check and everything. Sorry, Trav's wife. I'm just proud of myself. I actually got it right.
New fast flat for you. We've got good fuel data.
Okay, so I'm standard second off the pace already. Good. I love this Aston, guys. I love it. Leukodystrophy Australia loves the livery. I love the Aston. I'm chasing down a McLaren. I'm basically basically an Aston Martin driver. Lance Stroll? Would you call me Lance Stroll? He drives a much faster Aston Martin, but still, like, if you say I just drive an Aston Martin, you can leave that open to interpretation, can't you? Maybe it's a Formula 1 Aston Martin. Maybe it's a 1930s Aston something or other that doesn't go very fast at all. Nobody will ever know, but you guys will all be like, wow, he drives an Aston. This guy must be cool. Maybe you won't. Either way, I think I'm cool driving an Aston Martin. In Japan, also in Australia. Driving an Aston Martin from Australia in Japan. So next, when they actually invent, okay, so when they invent real race cars on the track, but you can drive from your sim in your lounge room, but you're actually piloting a real car in Japan. They'll be like, let's call that Aston Martin guy from Australia. He was pretty cool. And do you think they will? I don't think they will, actually. Like now that I think about it, I don't think they will. But maybe they might. Maybe they just might. How cool would that be though, right? So they do it in mining, I think. They drive trucks underground from a simulator. Would you go and watch that kind of racing? Like if you knew there wasn't a driver in the car, you just knew it was Travi from Australia in his Aston Martin, would you pay to go and watch that racing? Like if you rocked up to Mount Panorama Bathurst this weekend for the Bathurst 1000, and it was cars piloted from people all around the country in sim rigs, but you could see the actual cars on track and hear them, I think I'd go. Although, as we said before, I think I'd be driving, so they'd be like, no, you can't go, you'll just be in your sim rig, Trav. I'd send James, and he could watch me from the other side of the country, and I could be in the comfort of my own home. How did we even get onto this point? I can't even remember. I went that far down my own rabbit hole, I can't even remember. I should concentrate on driving, don't you think? So I've got a second and a bit to find. I think 2 seconds actually. I'm going to lie to you guys and call it a second though. I've got, no, it's 1.9 seconds. I'm not going to find it looking like that.
Car 4, just set the fastest lap.
Slow down, car 4.
6.604.
This car 4's got to tone it down a bit, don't you think? Alright, so we got off on a tangent. Anyway, we're driving for Leukodystrophy Australia. We had a couple of busy nights behind the microphone, and we spoke with old man Jumbo from Missed Apex Racing League, and we had a bit of a chat about Are You OK Day yesterday. So busy couple of days. Today is a day to let our hair down and do some proper racing. Not that what we have been doing isn't proper racing, but this is the series that I want to commit myself to this season. I'm going to adjust the brake bias.
Car stopped on the right.
That sounds like a him problem. 1.5. Oh, that's better. Watch me be a second a lap faster because I remembered my TC and ABS settings. It already feels more balanced when I go into the corners. I'm just going to overshoot a couple just to make it look like I haven't made an improvement. So I think what I have to watch for is the cold tyres at the start. It's a 30-minute race. I'm doing a 30-minute practice, and then it will roll over into a 3-minute practice, and then an 8-minute quali, and then a 30-minute race. And then I'll jump into a fixed series race. That'll be a 15-minute race, but that'll have 15 minutes of practice, and then a 3-minute practice, then an 8-minute quali, then a 15-minute race. So that'll be my 2 races in this series done. And then I will probably, for the last half hour, jump back into the LMP2 and really mess with my head. When this switches over, I'm going to grab another slice of pizza. I did well today. I've had a pie for lunch and a pizza for dinner. Basically living the bachelor's lifestyle. And I got my snacks yesterday after my awesome shopping trip where I only purchased what I actually needed. We have 37 people registered. I don't know how many drivers this splits at, but I'm assuming it'll be 36 and then we'll be 2 splits and I'll be stuck in top split. How good would it be if it was a single split race? Okay, that's the corner I'm going to get wrong time and time again. if you're in chat, not that I can see chat, but every time I come up to that corner, just remind me. I won't see it. It'll have absolutely no effect on my ability to remember that it's there, but just put it in chat every single time. Let me know when we come up to that corner, and then I'll look at the chat after the race, because I still haven't got it on my screen. I'll look at the chat after the race and go, oh, that's right, that corner. And then next time I drive at this track, I'll remember it.
New fast lap for you.
See? 7/10 faster already. Just the brake bias change. And maybe I'm learning the track. You be the judge. I call it brake bias. We are 5th fastest, so it gives me hope. Be a little bit more patient on the throttle in a couple of spots. It's a beautiful track though. I feel like I'm in Japan. Should have had sushi for dinner. A real experience. Remember to underdrive the car. Alright, this is the corner here, guys. Get it right, Travi. Watch me. Later on the throttle. That was better. Still not convinced. I'm still not convinced. That third gear through there is good though. Use the torque of the big Aston Martin. Need to roll on the throttle better through there. See, I've killed all the speed going onto this straight. But I don't want everyone to know that I can actually do 30s around here. I'm going to just keep it a bit tame and wait till we get to the race. Feeling like I've got the track now. I need to actually find some cars and see what it's like when there's other people around you, because that changes the whole dynamic of a race circuit. It's all well and good to know that I'm on the pace, but if I'm on the pace without a car around me, what does that mean? It means nothing. It means nothing. Like me making promises to you that I'm driving for Aston Martin, it means nothing. I'm driving for Travis's Aston Martin, and that is to support Leukodystrophy Australia. We are raising funds and awareness for Leukodystrophy Australia, if you haven't heard. All throughout September, you get to listen to me and watch me on the internet. I know you're spoiled people. Do you know my wife has seen me almost every day for the last, what, 18 years? And you guys get to do it for a whole month. Lucky, lucky people. But basically, we are raising funds and awareness for Leukodystrophy Australia, following the diagnosis of my son with leukodystrophy. Leukodystrophy Australia is a charity organisation who are run by volunteers, and they provide support and advocacy for families affected by leukodystrophy. Surprise, surprise, it is in the name. What they do is amazing. We've been affiliated with them for the past 6 months. We are learning about our journey, but we were pretty touched by their support and their caring nature straight away. And I did decide to reignite my project Racing for James that I started some 10 years ago. And I decided to do laps for Leuko because I wanted to see if I could give a little back. Now, Leukodystrophy Australia is a charity organisation, as I've mentioned. They do not receive any government funding whatsoever. Excuse me. All of the funds that they use to support families like mine comes from the generosity of donors and the public. So if you are in Australia, you can donate from anywhere in the world, but if you are in Australia, a donation over $2 will be tax deductible for you. And the donation link is in the description below. It is leuko.org.au/support us/donate now. We at Racing for James, full disclosure, don't receive any benefits from that. All of that goes directly to Leukodystrophy Australia, and they manage that as they would with any other donation they receive from any other organisation. Racing for James is just here to be the messenger, because I feel like it's something I want to do. I don't need to do, they didn't approach me, I come up with the project and decided this is what I'd like to do to try and support your organisation. So here we are, and Laps for Leuko has covered over 1,100 laps so far. I am fitting my laps in around being a human, and caring for my son, and caring for my wife, and caring for my dog, and caring for my cat, and caring for my garden, and caring for my houseplants, caring for my employment, caring for myself, caring for James's brother, caring for you guys, everyone. We're doing this amongst life. I think you got the message. But yeah, we're doing it. So I'm only averaging about 2.5 hours per night during the week. And on the weekends I am doing a lot more. There's only been one weekend. Has there only been one weekend so far? No, we're coming up on the second weekend. Yes, there's only been one weekend of Laps for Leuko. We started on a Sunday night. So yeah, there's been one full weekend. This weekend we have the Indy 6 hour.
17, just set the fastest lap. 35.461.
Which I'm sharing with Old Man Jumbo, who you can hear from Wednesday night's episode of Laps for Leuko, and Autobat, who you haven't heard yet, so you can't reference his voice or reference who he is, but he's a friend and a colleague and a driver at Missed Apex Racing League who we decided to share the car with. I'm very much looking forward to it. I will be streaming throughout that event. I will only be counting my laps because I don't think it's fair to count their laps.
Right side. Clear on the right.
But I'll stream the whole event so you guys can see what it's like when I'm spotting and watching the race as well. And it'll be like I do sit in the sim for pretty much all of the 6 hours of that race, like I do any endurance race. I sat in the sim for almost a whole 24 hours the other week because I sort of had to, at about 2 minutes notice. That was always really, really fun. But yeah, tomorrow night, 4 PM, I'll be tuning in on YouTube. You'll be tuning in to me on YouTube. I won't be tuning in, I'll be turning on to YouTube. 4 PM Australian Central Standard Time will be the start of my stream, and that will run through until about 11 PM Australian Central Standard Time, because we don't change time zones just because the time gets later. You do if you're flying somewhere, but we're flying to Indy, pretending to. What was I saying? So yeah, that'll be 4 PM Australian Central Standard Time, and we'll be chatting amongst the race and spotting and driving and eating. Oh, well, I won't eat pizza because I had pizza tonight. Now I can't eat pizza tomorrow. Oh man.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We'll find something healthy to eat. I think I've had enough pizza and pies today. I've had a big day. I've worked in the garden, I've pushed myself, I've had a big week of Pilates, doing all my exercises. Why not spoil yourself to all of the junk food in one day? I wonder if there's any famous people in this race. I mean, I'm here. I wonder if there's anyone else.
Left side. Clear on the left.
That was a good overtake. Got a bit scared that I wasn't going to pull that up in time. Do you know what I think I have to do through this section is physically turn the steering wheel more. I actually think I probably just need to literally turn the steering wheel. And I'm going to lose a lot of time coming off of that corner all the time. Here comes an LMP3. Check down the bottom right of screen. You'll see him. I'm really fast. Whoa, look at me go. I'm a zebra. James is laughing at me, guys. That's really what happens in my head, though. It does. I think of silly things. I've mentioned that before. Now, we let that McLaren catch up to us again that I got all excited to get past before. Some fun corners in this racetrack. I've got to remember I'm actually running a standard iRacing tune as well. I don't get into tuning cars, guys. Although I'm getting my hands dirty this week, my days of getting my hands dirty fixing and tuning cars is long gone. I'm way too slow through there. Okay, that's where I'm losing all the time. And here.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right. Left side.
We're going to battle. Practice battles. I wasn't going to give him the space. It's not a race, it's practice. We've got to practice that stuff. I like to. I shouldn't say hate. I don't hate it because there's reasons for doing it. I come into a practice session and I race people. It's a practice session. 0x's don't count, 1x's don't count, 4x's, who cares? Go back and reset your car. We're here to practice. We're practicing racing risk-free. Now I'm having a thought that he would like to practice racing because he was there. He accepted the overtake. He gave me a bit of a push on the apex. He wanted to practice, so we practice. And I think that's what we're here for. That's the way I look at my practice. Now watch him catch me up in this section here. Got to go faster through here. That's a little bit better. See, there he is.
Car right. Still there.
Give him some
Clear
room.
on the right.
Can't match the mighty Aston. We're still not doing fast lap times, but here he comes again.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
So we're going to follow him. I think we're going to run out of time. I mean, the Aston Martin isn't the meta car, and that McLaren is the new McLaren. What a sexy car. Aston Martin are going to give me the boot from their sponsorship car. But generally in iRacing, the new car is going to be very, very well represented on the grid. I expect it to. I don't care. I'm driving the Aston. Don't care. Happy to lose races. I'm having fun. I love this car. I think what we need to do is start a position to make the Aston great again. Make the Aston great again. Ah, following, see? Use my 1Xs. Hopefully the race isn't longer than 17 laps. Flat out through there. Ah, that's better. Basically now I know the track, thanks to Mr. McLaren Car 90. Thanks, Don. Give him a flash, legend. 37.4, there we go. Let's go, guys. Thanks, Don. Appreciate that, man. Cheers, buddy. Doran, sorry. Doran Car 90. Wish I was good at names. I think we're going over to the race server. I'm going to wolf a piece of pizza down. I'll be 2 seconds. I don't know how many laps I did in practice, but I'll check after, guys. It won't be a sec. All right, guys, we are here in the race. Don't know how many cars there are. There's a few. Woohoo! I don't even care if we're top split. Couldn't care less. And car 11, I feel like we're in top split. Ah, session's finished. What a waste. No, I just had another piece of pizza and got some deep heat on my back. Spoiled I am. Spoiled. I'm just going to park it in pits. Now watch this trick for qualifying. Watch this trick for qualifying. Fuel. Goodbye, fuel. I don't even know. Like, I don't really even know if that makes a difference to my ability to do fast laps or not. It really doesn't, because I don't know how to qualify. I also don't know how much fuel I need for the race. So I'm going to endeavour to spend a couple of minutes figuring out how much I need for the race. Because I don't think these have a pit stop. I'm well out of my depth, guys. Sometimes I come into a race informed. Sometimes I don't. What I need to do is make my adjustments. So now that other guy taught me the track, I got into the low 37s, or did I get into the 36s? I'm going to say I got into the 30s. You decide whether it was high 30s, low 30s. I mean, you'll probably just watch the race and call me a fibber anyway. I will. And I won't be able to do a lap in the 30s at all. It'll be 40s all race because I'll be crashing and making a fool of myself. But that's fine. I'm happy to make a fool of myself. I'm making a fool of myself for charity. And that makes it okay. Can't remember how Doran did that. I know this bit's flat out on cold tyres, is it? Oh, almost. Oh, look at me go.
Green, green, green.
The Aston Martin was up there. We were in the top 8.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
See if I can remember how to do it. cat's going to steal pizza again. M&M's. She's going to steal M&M's. The cats like M&M's. Pretty desperate stealing food from a child. Stupid cat. DRS. Imagine if we had that. I mean, everyone else would have it as well, so it wouldn't serve any purpose other than I'd have it and it'd be cool. Now this corner here has to be second gear, and I've got to turn in later. That's better. Slower through that first one, faster through the second one. Wait for it to grip up. Watch the timer countdown. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 36. I feel it. Come on, 36. It's a 37. Good enough for 10th. I did get car 11, so we are where we're expected to be, Jeff. I do need to work out though, does this race have a pit stop? I feel like it's going to have a pit stop. Can't remember. I haven't done one of these for a long time, and I did them in the LMP3, not the GT4. That felt better. That's worth a good 4 seconds. That corner goes on forever. How much of that can I cut? Not that much. Off track, invalid lap. Started that back. 12th. Yeah. Yeah, 35s. I feel like I'm in top split. I've got that top split feeling. All right, we need to figure out fuel. We need to figure out how to get out of the car. Press the right button. That one. Awesome. Now, what have we got? Info. No fast repairs. Yay. 30-minute race. Is there a pit stop? I don't even know how much fuel I need, guys. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Garage 61. 30 minutes. Calculator. Calculator. Panic mode. Calculator. So we're doing what? 96-second laps. So 30 times 60 is 1,800 divided by 96 seconds a lap is 18.75 laps. We are doing that one there. We are doing what fuel? Average. Details. We're doing 2.43 times 2.43 is 45 litres of fuel. So 53 will be spot on, guys. Don't panic. Was I panicking? You think I wasn't panicking, guys. You thought I was. I wasn't. I really wasn't. We're set, though. We're going to use the sprint one. That one. Save current settings. Sprint open. Bam. We are going to do... Which way do we go? We need to go 61% front. We need to go back to the rear a little bit is what we need to do. And then we go that way. That's what we're going to do, because I think there's too much on the front. 60% to the front. I think it's too much. And it's medium friction. Going to roll with that. It's a happening thing, and we're going to run it on. We're running that fuel. It's happening. I'm not changing it. 20 seconds. Game on. Let's check the results. Where are we? Whoa. Okay. So I'm actually the third slowest GT4. Brilliant. I am not surprised. I haven't driven the track, guys. Don't be surprised. But you're surprised, aren't you? You're feeling sorry for me. Like, Trav, this is going to be a shambles. Don't feel sorry for me. I made my choice. What are we driving in? We're driving in something. Falken Sports Car Challenge, and there is 3 splits. Which one am I in? I don't even know which one I'm in. I'm probably in top split. Wow, this is going to be embarrassing. All right, starting from the back of the grid, you are...
1 to go. Next time by. The estimated strength of field is 2,000.
We are where we expect to be.
Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed. Let's take opportunities.
Now, I'm not adding any fuel. That's stupid. Turn that down. Go away, fuel. We expect to take opportunity. Oh, I expect to take opportunities, don't worry. Sorry to everyone in front of me.
Half the field is on the grid.
Good. 7, brake pressure bias. Okay, so we've brought the brake forward. Okie dokie. Now we're good. That's fine. That's fine. And I've got the brake bias a little bit rearward, so that'll be fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, don't get me wrong. I've got no idea. Just making it up. Yeah. So, any Aston Martins? Put your hand up if you're an Aston Martin. Nope. Porsche, Beamer, McLaren, Beamer. No Aston Martins. I'm seeing a trend, everyone. Seeing a trend. Seeing a trend. I'm seeing M&Ms on the floor as well. The M&M monster in my living room loves his M&Ms. Seeing a trend, guys. That trend is a distinct lack of Aston Martins. Whatever. There's a cool Vodafone livery behind me. Who's that? Is anyone famous in here? Put your hand up if you're famous. I don't think so, because I'm not in top split. Not that there might not be famous people in here. We're right down the bottom.
Catcher, 18. Car.
Oh, well, I'm going to try.
Catcher, 5. Car. Catcher, 17. Car. Catcher, 8. Car. Catcher, 27. Car. Catcher, 11.
Catch the other Aston Martin. Oh, there isn't one. Thanks, Jeff. So we're in multi-class racing. We have to pay attention to not crash to the cars in front of us, but we also have to watch out for the LMP3s once they start coming up. Now, you'll have the distinct advantage of seeing them when they come up on the track map. If you have a look in the top right of your screen, under the word laps for Leuko, don't crash into the back of him, under the word laps for Leuko, you'll see a track map, and it has yellow dots and blue dots. I'm one of the blue dots near the back of the pack, and the yellow dots are the fast cars that will hopefully get through us without crashing into us. They are known as LMP3s. Very, very fun to drive. Right-hand drive hypercars. Everything else is a middle seat. Oh, there is an Aston. Sorry, guys. Is that Matt Malone? No, it's not Matt Malone. Stop it. It looked like his livery. It's not Matt Malone. He doesn't drive the Aston Martin.
Green flag, green flag.
It's a long way back. There's... no. Oh, is it? Doran is in here. Awesome. Don't come over.
Car on your left. There's an incident ahead. Still there. Hold your line. Stay on the right.
I would have been better giving up that position.
Keep to the right.
This is going to be busy. These guys can drive. Give me
Keep
some
to the
room.
right.
Thank you.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Wow, that's not crashes, that's netcode happening. That was busy. I'm going to donate iRating in this, but that's cool.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear.
We are driving for business purposes today, guys. So there'll be none of the normal conversations that we. Oh no!
Incident ahead.
And really, you're allowed to slow down when there's a caution. Did you know
Car
that?
right. Clear on the right.
Oh my god.
We got damage on the front end.
Yep,
We've
we
got
do.
damage on the back end.
So it's amazing how people don't know how to slow down when there's a caution. It never fails to amaze me. I mean, I was always going to finish near the tail end of the field anyway, let's be brutally honest, but that didn't help. And I've got 4Xs now.
Stopped ahead. There's an incident
Hey, you
ahead.
fucking
You got a
idiot,
slow car on the
man!
right. You got a slow car on the right.
Not just fired!
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
I mean, we've got to catch up now with these guys. We've got half an hour. We're doing it with damage. Whatever. Porsche's going to come up the inside here. I can see it.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Go right. Clear.
Could also see that was going to happen, to be honest. I was going to call it, but didn't want to seem too cocky. It's feeling a bit aggressive. There's the pack in front of us. We would like to get a bit further up the field, but whatever. I'm having fun, and I've got a 15-minute fixed race after this, and it's week 1 of 12, so
Yeah, let's go defensive in 30 minutes race.
good thing is with damage we're still doing the same lap
I
time.
thought we
So
proceed to lose the back in front. Nice.
we just have to be consistent. They're not that far away. They're 5.6 seconds. It's an eternity in a race car to try and rein that in, but they're there. .2 seconds. Well, they pulled out a 10th, so they are slightly better than me. Hopefully they're battling a bit more than me, and they slow down though.
New fastest lap for you.
Play smart, not hard. That's what she said.
to be a big drive. Those guys are pulling away. I messed up that first sector. Oh, too fast. Here comes the Porsche.
Car right.
It's got me this time.
Keep to the left. Keep to the left.
Let him go.
Keep to the left. Clear.
So I'm going to finish pretty low in the field in this one.
You're an idiot, mate.
Car stopped on the right. Go left. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 34.944.
I could do 34s. No, I couldn't. So the LMP3s are 22 seconds back now. I think I need a little bit more TC. I don't feel like I have enough rear downforce. It might also be a skill error. We won't discount a skill error. It's most likely a skill error. That not BMW, the Porsche in front of us is really sort of glitchy. That's better. I mean, to be fair, those drivers are just flat out better than me. Just flat out better. 20 minutes to go.
New fast flat for you.
So we shaved more time off by adjusting the TC there as well. I mean, this is not the ideal way to learn a track, guys. I did 30 minutes of practice, as you saw. But again, I need to either commit to just the GT4 and do nothing else to get better at it, and change cars into something faster, plain and simply something faster. I just don't know. I think that's where I'm at with it, because I'm not fast enough to keep up with these guys. Bearing in mind this is the first time I've driven this track in this car, in this game, in my life. So I'm not disappointed, I'm just sort of saying that I'm now on with these guys and I just can't quite keep up with them, so...
Faster traffic approaching. The leader just did a 34.856. Right side. Clear on the right. 20 minutes to go.
Now's where it gets interesting. Got the LMP3 field. So maybe there'll be some carnage, maybe we'll gain some spots.
New fast flat for you.
Maybe there won't.
Faster traffic approaching.
So all I need to do is hold my
Left
line.
side.
It's the responsibility of the car passing to get around, clean and safe, and Their responsibility only. I need to be aware that they are there. I know they're on the track with me, but it's not my job. Focus on where I'm going, hold my line, be predictable. Being predictable generally means knowing where you're going and being consistent at what you're doing. So I'm not going to be predictable, but you get the idea. Unlike our Formula 1 counterparts, the blue flag in their sport means get out of the way. In this sport, it means stay in the way. Stay in the way. Do what you need to do. Faster cars are faster for a reason.
Left side. Clear. Faster car coming up quick. Car right. Clear on the right.
Very busy. Like I said, I'm pretty resigned to the fact that I'm going to be down the order in this race. Don't care, I'm having fun, learning a lot.
Right side, there's an incident behind. Clear on the right.
So I saw that guy was there and he was coming up quick, so I did open up the door to let him through. He was always going to take the inside line. Having a little bit of experience in the faster cars, so I drive the LMP2, so we overtake the GT3 cars. Well, that's cool, the windscreen smudges. That's never done, wow. Having driven the faster cars before, it is always unnerving when the slower cars try to help you, which means by getting out of the way or coming off their line or whatever. But unfortunately, because it's a video game, not everyone understands the concept of what you're supposed to do when faster cars approach. Maybe they do, maybe they're just ignorant. Here's the zebra. He's back.
Clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
And it always helps.
Right side. Faster traffic approaching. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
To know the line of the slower car, so how they actually physically get around the track. Again, in my opinion, I'm not an expert racer, I'm never going to proclaim to be, but it helps when you're in the faster car to know where the slower cars can and can't make quick evasive moves. Because if you don't know their lines around the track, then you can't work out where to put your faster car to gain an advantage against the slower cars, if that makes sense. I'm losing heaps of time to the guys in front. Heaps. Probably shouldn't have done this as my first race, but I don't care. I care a little bit, don't get me wrong, I care a little bit. But we are here for laps at Leuko, is the main thing. And we are keeping our promise that we are not going to be winning in top split, guys. You're not watching that kind of YouTuber, you're watching me, garden variety dad, driving an Aston Martin, the non-meta car in iRacing, GT4s. I'll be frustrated if Aston Martin wins.
Car stop on the right. Go left.
Yeah, I'm well and truly off pace though. 3 seconds a lap is pretty average. Oh wow, that's not going to help at all. Yeah, pretty average. I'm not terribly impressed with my race here, to be brutally honest, guys. I would have thought I was going to be up there by the time the race started. Having fun, don't get me wrong. It's a blast to drive this Aston, but I do need to make a decision about whether I stick with it, whether I chase something a bit better, because I'm interested to know whether it is the car or me. I don't own any. I own the Mercedes actually. Maybe I should drive the Merc. Ew. I'd be interested to know if it is the car or me. I will be seeing out laps for Leuko in the Aston though. I don't care that much, and like I said, my rating will go up and down. It's going to go down this race, no question whatsoever, unless about 6 or 7 cars crash out. That'd be awesome. Not for them, it'd suck for them, especially if they're streaming for a charity as well. It'd be good for me though, wouldn't it? Get a few points that I don't deserve. So we will do the fixed series race after this. So last season I did the fixed series only. I didn't run this in the Aston, this series, or the there's a Michelin Pilot Challenge as well. That is a 2-hour race with TCR cars. So the Aston Martin the GT4 category would be the faster of the 2 categories on track. I didn't do that last series either, so I'm going to do that this series, but I don't think you guys will get to experience that with me. I don't think. I mean, it might also be the fact that I don't have a good tune in the Aston Martin. It might also be that I'm just not good at iRacing. It might also be that I logged on with 15 minutes to go and haven't eaten proper food today. It might also be that the moon hasn't risen in the correct spot of the world and the sun set in a slightly different direction as well. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I stepped on a leprechaun. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. We've done 11 more laps for Leuko. That's what matters. That's why we're here. leuko.org.au/support us/donate now. That'll get you a tax deductible donation if you're in Australia. That'll help me keep going on iRacing. It won't help me at all, absolutely not. It'll help motivate me though, knowing that you guys are supporting what we're here to do. Support Leukodystrophy Australia and families living with this condition. It'll help me keep going because it'll just, like I said, keep me motivated. If you do want to keep seeing me suck at iRacing, driving around at the back of the field in the slowest car on track, that's your choice. I encourage you to, because you never know. What will happen is the episode you turn off will be the one that I win. And you'll be like, wow, Travi, he did it, he won, but I wasn't there to see it. And then you guys won't be able to say that you were there with me when it happened. So stick with me. It'll happen. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. How's that? The guy behind me is catching me again. I feel like I suck at this track. I feel like maybe the damage...
We've got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
We do, Jeff. And I think that's probably more to the point of why I'm not doing so great as well, is that I've got damage. We are going into the fixed GT4 race here, which is a 15-minute variant of the same race. We've got 11 to go, so almost the same length as a fixed race. And then we'll be able to jump into Garage 61 and figure out how many laps we've done, how long the track is, and then add it all together and put it on our total and all that fun stuff. And then tomorrow is the 6-hour. Now I have done a little bit of practice. I did a 2-hour stream in the car on Wednesday night.
That is bullshit.
Is it? Probably is.
Oh, now you wait. Fucking hell.
Who's got wait for next straight to pass mapped on their keyboard, or did they type that while they were driving? That's pretty impressive.
Minutes to go. Look for opportunity.
I'm looking, Jeff. Can't see any. Jeff's pretty funny, isn't he? I bet he says that to all the drivers. He accidentally said it to me. Look for opportunities. I'm 4 seconds to the nearest car, either front or behind. Jeff's taking the mickey. Do you know the other thing I could do is I could do some driver coaching on iRacing. That might be a good thing to do. treat myself to some driver coaching. Just for, I really enjoy the experience of iRacing. I enjoy it. I do. I really, really do. I would like to know what I'm doing wrong though. Get in the coaching session, they'll be like, get out of the Aston, mate. Simple. Simple. You knew that answer 6 months ago. You're too stubborn to do it though, weren't you? That's what they'll say to me. And then I'll buy all of the GT4s like I did with the GT3s and they'll all sit in the garage. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, after the fixed race, hear me out, after the fixed race I'm getting...
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
After the fixed race, I'm going to jump in the Mercedes and I'm going to run the same sprint tune and I'm going to run the same sprint tune and I'm going to see if I'm any better at this track in the Mercedes. You guys be the judge. And I'll do it in the fixed, sorry. I'm going to test both. You're not my real mum. I'm doing both. I'm going to test the Merc. Because the Merc has been around. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't see any in this field either though. The guy behind me is only 2 seconds back now. Losing lots of time. I want to be battling the guys in front so bad.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, could you have crashed into him? Take him out. I could do with those 3 spots. That'd put me in 13th. Don't apologise. No. Apologise. It's all good. That could have been us, but I spun at this corner on the first lap. Got too excited on the cold tyres. Looped it. Loopy, loopy. And it's been a solo drive ever since.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear.
I'm enjoying the slower cars, like as a category, full stop. I enjoy the fast cars too. But it is
You got
nice.
a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped ahead. Group of faster cars approaching.
He really checked me up on the apex there.
Right side. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right. 5 minutes to go.
It's got to be driving style that I'm getting wrong. Somebody pick my fault. What am I doing? Am I being... What are you doing? What's everyone doing? You're warming up his tyres, mate. It's halfway through the race. Tyres should be warm. Maybe you're warming up your wings in your Red Bull livery. Philip, don't do it. I'm going to take your spot, mate. going to get a little bit less I rating. I don't actually care to take a spot. I might even just follow him around the track, to be honest. Oh, what are you doing?
Clear on the right.
Maybe it's my game that's glitchy. I don't know. The guy behind us is right on us now, though. That zippy little move. Give me the toe back. Now I've lost Philip in front. Now we've got Philip in front back again.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
He was eager to get around. He's allowed to be. But whew, it's been a busy half an hour. A lot more confidence through this section now. Does have to be confident through this section. This Merc is going to be on us, and he's not going to be as nice as me. There's no way he'll be as nice as me. Got 2 laps to go.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Keep to the right.
I got 4x for what?
Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up quick.
What did I get 4x for? I don't know. Must have
I'll do that. Thank you.
Faster traffic approaching. White flag this time. Right side.
Alright, we gained 1 legitimate spot there with an overtake.
Clear.
1. 15th. That means we lose less rating than we would have lost
You're
a
pulling
position
away
ago.
from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Wait, please, Tina.
I feel like I should hold 4th through that corner. Too late now because it's the white flag lap. I'll try it in the next practice session. I think it was a fair overtake I got. I think 4x must have come from the Merc behind. I got the call he was inside, but he was never, that position was never on. So
Thanks, mate.
maybe I
Oh
did
my God.
get too defensive, I don't know. moved under braking, who knows what. I'll be on Sim Racing Stewards next week.
Hey, congrats you too.
We'll jump out of this, we'll jump straight into the fixed race that's coming up. And then we will jump straight into the Mercedes and see if I'm any better.
Look, I'll be reporting that go kill yourself comment because you fucked up yourself, mate.
Alright, so 20 laps
Checkered
that
flag,
race.
checkered flag.
20 laps for Leuko.
Okay, we'll get them next time.
Yeah, we probably won't.
Tried to block the bloody LMP3
Oh
podium
man, that
fight
was
and then wants
intense.
to,
That was intense.
bitch because he got binned by somebody.
Whew. Alright, I need to figure out and get better at this car, guys. I do. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Alright, let's get out of here. 20 more laps. I'm not even going to look at my lack of I rating from that one because that's, yeah, it's not ideal. We will drop below the 2000 mark for the first time in a long time. Whatever. GT4 fixed. Let's go. Okayama. Same track, same car. Let's go. Let's have a look at my results. Oh, I did. There you go. I lost 29. I lost 0.09. Whatever. I was in split 1. You're kidding. I was in top split. Unreal. Why was I in top split, guys? Come on. I don't belong in top. Stop putting me in top split iRacing. Stop it. Stop putting me in top split. Second split 14. Okay, that's why. Oh man, I don't belong in top split, guys. Seriously, I don't. I don't belong in top split. I'm just going to get another piece of pizza. Back in 2 seconds. Alrighty, we're back. I just got a message from Lord Volt. You got to work out your damn chat window. Yeah, I do, mate. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. He would have heard me. Let me turn on YouTube and watch myself on the screen and look at my chat. Who's been chatting? Lord Volt's been chatting to me, I reckon. What are we racing next? We want more Hot Wheels. Well, we're getting cold wheels, mate, because we're driving the fixed GT4 Aston Martin Garage 61, because I need that open to get how many laps I've done for Leukodystrophy Australia. Sprint fixed. So I used the Sprint open setup a second ago. We're using the Sprint fixed one now. Doesn't mean I'm going to be any better. Maybe I will. Can't adjust anything in this tune. You can adjust the brake bias, brake pressure bias. That's it. Oh, car feels instantly better. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to win this race, guys. It's going to put me in bottom split. I'm going to dominate. I'm not. Don't put that pressure on me. Fire extinguisher. Alright. Let's do some more laps for Leuko. Did I register for the race? I did. Should I check? Did I register for the race? I think I did.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap. 36.698.
How? Stop being fast. So they're doing, okay, interesting. They must have been running the fixed setup in that other race as well. Alright, we need to try something different here. Oh man, I just love this Aston so much. It'll break my heart to break up with it and get in something different, but I need to test. I'm going to test something different. Lord Bolt just messaged me. He did. What did he say? No, he didn't message me. Ignore that. He will send me a message now because I think he's still watching. Now this is 4th, remember, Trav. No, it's not. Still 3rd. Well, it's probably 4th if you know the racing line. DJ Smith, we were just in the race with him, so he's going to be rapid. Do you know who's not? This guy. This fixed setup feels way better than the open setup. Maybe I'll just stick with fixed racing. I should just stick with the fixed series racing until I'm competitive enough to do the open racing. That's what I should do. Maybe that's Lord Bolt messaging me now. Do you know, I could actually just see and answer him in chat if I knew what he was saying, if I sorted out a chat window. He did send me, in his defense, he did send me the correct program to install, and I haven't done it. I've been busy in my garden, guys. Too much speed through there. I'm also gripping the wheel too tight. Slidey McBeamer in front. We're going to get another overtake. Oh, that's a bit uneasy. Right?
Clear on the left.
I hope I register for the race. Not just a practice session.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's second fastest car. Alright, we want to do a better lap this lap. Imagine if I could do 36s in this big setup and I couldn't do 36s in the open setup. Either way, we're doing laps for Leuko. We are learning about ourselves, we are learning about the car, we are learning about my shortcomings in racing. And to be brutally honest, I'll be perfectly happy to spend the whole series again in just the fixed GT4. Perfectly happy to do that. Would I consider changing manufacturers? Potentially. Will I? Maybe not. Will I hate myself at the end of the season when I'm back demoted to rookies because I was too stubborn to change a car? Absolutely. What I need to do is I need to just focus on one series to race. And that has to be, until I get good, it has to be the fixed GT4 series. Has to be.
New fastest lap for you.
There's the 36, guys. Don't know if you saw that sneak in there. Better in the fixed setup than I am the open setup. You wouldn't read about it, would you? Interestingly though, oh no, they were doing 34s, so yeah, maybe another second for the tune, another second for the driver ability. Either way, what does that show you? Could do without some X's in this race though. Bring my average down. I got 8 in that last race. Eight incident points. So if I get 0 this race, it'll bring the average for the 2 races down to 4, which is much better. Guaranteed tough.
Car on your left, that was your fastest lap of the session. Still there, hold your line, clear.
McLaren does look really nice. I really hope I register for the race event, not a practice event. And you know what's going to happen now? It's going to put me in bottom split, and I'm going to win. And then I'll be up in top split for the very next race again, and then I'll lose until I go down. That's what's going to happen. Yep. Do you know what that means? It means that I'm on that threshold of get good. Be less average driver, Travi. Because I don't feel like just changing the tune should have made that much of a difference. Maybe it did.
Car stopped on the right.
So that will be another 6 laps. I do need to check to make sure I've registered for the race session. Just going to jump across into something or other. Okay, you haven't registered. Oh, okay. I haven't registered for the race session. Quit. Oh, no, I had registered for the race session because it said that many on the screen on the side. Registered for the race. Yes, I have. I have. Yes, go me. Go me. Have your stream up on it with the chat visible and you'll be able to read while racing and won't take away your screen. I could probably turn my phone on, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Put my phone on. Race event, okay. No, I don't want to look at that race event. I don't need to be reminded of how poorly I did. All right, let's get rid of that, and we're going to open up the stream on here. And then I'll put the phone up somewhere, and I'll forget to look at it anyway, and Lord Volt can just keep messaging me. See, my live stream is not up on there. I'm going to take Lord Volt's advice tomorrow, and I'm going to put it, oh no, Lord Volt, it says on my left screen, not on my main screen. So I've got all that stuff away and I've got it on the bottom corner of my screen. So yeah, I did have it there. I just looked at it on the wrong screen. So what I need to do is find me, and then I need to find live. There we go, I'm live. Oh, look at that thumbnail. Who made that? He's a genius. Live chat. That's it. Live chat. We're going to put that. Oh, imagine if I was smart, I could have put that a bit further forward. Yeah, you can see, I can see you now. I can see me as well. That's quite distracting. What a handsome young fella. Look at him. I'd follow that YouTuber. All right, now I need to make sure that doesn't slip down while I'm racing. So what I really need is I really need that to be there, and I need that to be there. That's what I need, and that's got a bit of, oh, it's hot glue. That's what I put it there with. Sometimes I surprise myself when sometimes I surprise myself when I remember what I'm doing. There you go, Lorval. I don't need a spare app to run the chat anymore. I need my phone. All right. All right. So Lord Vault picked up the amazing ability now that he can abuse me while I'm driving in the chat, like everyone can. If anyone else is watching, and plans to get in chat and ruin and abuse me before the next stream, do it as well. If anyone can remember where I put my hot glue gun, please also remind me. There it is. Stop looking. I'm just going to melt some hot glue so I can re-glue that button back on my screen. I'll let that warm up, and then I'll forget. All right. So let's find out if we've been put back in top split. Have I been? I'm getting licorice, by the way. I'm snacky again. I've eaten my pizza. Are we in top split? That's what we need to know. Are we in top split? I don't know. It doesn't say I've registered, so I don't know. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I didn't practice in the rain. I didn't. That's all right. What could possibly go right? Hey, iRacing, not iRacing. Hey, YouTube, you're about to see my first wet race for Laps for Leuko. You thought it was fun before. Here we go. We've got about... Oh, that's not going to go well. We've got about qualifying to learn the track in the wet. Do you know, there's also this little thing on iRacing, right, that tells you what the forecast is going to be. I'm car 8. I'm in top split again, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's a puddle there. Ah, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a silly idea. Seriously. I'm in top split again, car 18, guys. The bottom of top split. What is it going to take for me to be in bottom split where I belong? Probably, I could answer that question. It's going to take this race because there's no way. So I'm going to bring the brake bias back a little bit more balanced. Yep. Oh my lord. Here we go. This, I've got a feeling, is going to be a very interesting scenario. All right, sit down and strap yourselves in for what's bound to be an exciting adventure at Racing for James again. Oh, no way. So I couldn't tell you the last time I drove in the rain on iRacing. It was a while ago. And I'm generally okay in it. And I'll be... Oh, wow, man. Needs more TC. Whoop. I might be better off... Hey, Jamesy. I might be better off sitting at the back of the pack and driving through all the carnage, to be honest, but I'm going to do my 2 laps. Solely for the reason of science. And laps for Leuko, actually. Probably more laps for Leuko than science. Also to get an idea on where the track goes in the wet. Don't know what the wet lap times are. No idea. How my tyres going? My rear tyres will be nice and warm by the end of this. Competing for the grip out on the track there. There's a couple of spots where I think I could probably use more of the racing line. Oh wow, it's slippery on turning. I've got to roll the turning in a bit more.
Green flag.
Let me put this up so you guys can see my steering inputs and how crazy this is about to be.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
It's going to literally take all of my concentration, guys, so forgive me for I am amateur. Just sitting just off that line, trying to maximise the outside edge of the tyres on the grippy surface. Mum will be soon, buddy. Just got James looking for Mum. She's picking up little Mitchell from his school disco. Lucky fella. Partying like it's 2024. I'll be stoked if I put it on pole. Could you imagine how funny that would be? It would actually be good because then I'd be right out of the carnage. Do I think it's going to happen? Oh, people are connecting. I wonder if they're going to be as surprised as me that it's raining. Probably not, because they might have actually read that it's a 100% chance of rain today. It's been an interesting stream so far. We've got our lesson in racing from the Open. That was a good catch. Plenty of counter steer on for that one. All right, what are we looking at? 46's lap time wise. Oh man, top split in the wet. What times are they doing? 46. Okay. So about 4 seconds faster than me, much like the last race was as well. Oh dear, Travi. So my theory on the dry test is not going to go very well for the Mercedes. Yeah, the Mercedes. I mean, being a wet race, all I really need to do is just keep it clean. We all know that. Drive to the conditions. I'm feeling very, very slow today. I mean, I have been streaming for 13 days straight. It's Friday the 13th. I've been out in the sun all day working. I've got all the excuses. They're all here. Yeah, all the excuses are here. So... I feel like the racing line's better through there. Bit slippery on exit, but that's alright. I feel like the racing line's the only way through there as well. This is definitely not going to be a 46 though. It's going to be probably a 40, 48. It might bump us a bit up the grid, but it's still way down the 49. Oh, geez. So that puts me to 16th. This is not going to be a good evening, guys, for my I rating. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just going to get my hot glue gun to glue that back so my phone doesn't fall down so I can see Lord Volt abusing me. All right, I'm back. All right, time to grid up. Oh, I'm not ready for this. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Here we go. Laps for Leuko, rain race, GT4 fixed. Back of the field. Top split. Man, 3.3 seconds off pace. Here we go. I'm excited.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is
Oh,
closed right
no.
now. No sign of this rain stopping.
There is an
You're
Aston
on the
Martin,
left tire.
guys. Look, bottom right of screen. There's an Aston
The estimated SOS
Martin
is
behind us.
2,400.
Even James is
Tight field
excited.
today,
You coming up here, buddy?
opportunity.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, there you go. Can you see, buddy? Yeah? We're in the Aston. Uh-huh. Full send turn one. I reckon, do you know, I'd probably be able to, if I took enough people out in turn one, probably every chance I could win this race. Every chance. Every chance. Let's go. Warm up the valve springs. Have I got wet tyres on? I do. Am I going to crash? Probably. See? Somebody else warming up their valve springs. They've got the idea. Don't start with a race with cold valve springs, guys. I've got a fast repair as well. I'm probably going to need that. I've turned everything else off in preparation. Let's go. There is an Aston. So my goal, I think there's two Aston Martins. I think there's two. I think there might be more Aston Martins. They've all caught on the trend. They've gone, look at that fine young specimen in that Aston Martin. I reckon we could be like him. Donate our I rating to the top guys as well. Already, that's not ideal. Oh, you're kidding. That's, yep, somebody's disconnected already. That's not ideal. That didn't take long. So I've had my faith restored, guys. There is another Aston Martin. There's two.
About to go green. Stay focused.
So we had here to win the Aston Martin Championship. Wow, this is going to be messy. I can feel it in me bones.
There's an incident ahead.
There's, whoop, checking up. Oh, you're kidding. There's an Aston Martin ahead of us too.
Are you kidding me with every goddamn
Green flag, green flag.
This has not been a great start, guys.
Now we're like 10 seconds back. Let it get running.
Right side, clear. You got a slow car on the left. Left side, clear. Clear on the left.
Well, there's some not impressed people in chat. Not in our chat. Our chat is super impressed. There's an Aston Martin in front of us. We need to beat him. It's very hard to see what's going on. I don't know about you guys. Okay, there's other Aston Martins in here, guys. People are coming over and realising the Aston Martin is the way to go. Here's me whinging and complaining about the Aston Martin. Oh, wow, I can't even see. Who needs to see anyway? That's not the ideal line. Might take that spot from you. And you guys up there front that are going to spin.
Ahead, go right. Go left. Slow car ahead. Left side, car stop on the left. Go right. Still left.
Oh, wow.
Clear on the left. Right side.
Dodge him, cars, anyone? He's back.
Car right. to the left. Still there, hold your line. There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Stay on the left.
Feeling a wind coming on.
Clear.
How many incident points? I've got 2 incident points. Wowee! What a race! Whoa! Okay, what position are we in now?
You're in the top 10.
No, was in the top 10. Oh, you idiot, Trav.
Right side. Clear. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
It's alright. It's a long 15 minutes on a wet track. There's an Aston Martin behind us. Jamesy's excited. He knows. So how was that for carnage, guys? How was that? Who's up the inside of us here? JJ McQueen. Lightning McQueen's brother? We're going to be on the grippy stuff here.
Stay on the left.
Have it, mate. It's all
Clear on
yours.
the right.
Merc behind us is looking hungry. Wow, it's a busy race. I can tell you that much. What I'm feeling is that I'm maybe turning in a bit too sharp. Maybe a bit too sharp. Hey, Celtic Monkey, I know that name from a long way back. It's a dive incoming.
Still there, hold your line.
Made it stick
Clear on
though.
the right.
Woi. James Bond's car. There you go. Forget about Lance Stroll. I'm going to be James Bond from now on. We've got that. We've got this. This race has about all the headaches you can imagine of iRacing. Warm-up lap chaos. Race chaos. Travie doing Travie things. The leaders are gone. I'm currently losing to another Aston Martin. Whew. We've got a McLaren coming up on us. Wow, this car... I'm so slow.
Right side.
Stop it.
Still there.
Stop overtaking me. Crash
Clear
or
on the
something.
right.
He's already crashed. Jamesy's encouraging me.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes? It's only been 5 minutes! Oh, I wasn't born ready for this. It's only been 10 minutes. Oh, I'm going to need a stiff cup of tea after this one. Or a Milo, I think. Oh, no. There we go. The other Aston's catching us again. What am I doing? Alright, stay with them. Why?
The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 46.241. Car 2 is now leading. You're going the wrong way.
I got no idea. How do I get so far? I remember earlier in the week, I specifically put out an episode after the oval race where I basically sulked and quit the stream early. And now I'm doing the same thing. I'm just getting flustered, guys. I don't know. I'm feeling flustered because I know that I'm not doing as well as I should be in this car. I know it's wet. I know I haven't driven the track before. Yellow flag. That's not going to help me. Maybe it will. Probably won't. Here's what it is. Donate your R rating. Get into bottom split, Travie. That's what we need to do. You right, buddy? How did your disco? Wasn't bad? Wasn't bad. You heard it here first. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. You got punished. What'd you do?
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car 1 is now leading.
Well, tonight's absolutely not my night on track, is it? This is a shambles, guys. I don't know what I'm thinking, to be brutally honest. I should be driving the LMP2 in preparation for tomorrow. I've got a serious thing about my iRacing and what I want to do with this game, and I'm just putting around out the back now in second last place. About to donate another, well, I'm in top split, so another 50-60 I rating. This game can be so cruel at times. This game can be so cruel at times. Daddy's driving not very well. Okay, yeah, it's a bit poor, Daddy. And I was in like 10th until I wasn't. And now I'm second last again. Alright, maybe third last. Oh, the positive spin. The positive spin. Maybe I need to just give up and drive, I don't know, just drive league racing. I don't know. I can't work it out. I just can't work it out. Have I got the right wheel profile on? I need something to blame. Oh, I can't check because I got my phone in the way. I need something to blame, guys.
The car in P14 just set the fastest lap. 46.234.
Aston Martin GT4, yep. I'm just cruising around. I've really honestly lost interest in this race. We just need to get the race done, get it over with, lose the I rating we're going to lose. How long we got to go? Too long, 5 minutes, oh my god. It's been a long 10 minutes. Apologise to anyone who's sat through this. If you want to see a good race, go back and look at yesterday's stream, race 1 in the Radical SR8. That's what I can achieve. This is what I can't achieve. So you've seen it all. You've seen it all. Are we going to quit? No. Should we quit? Probably.
9.2 seconds.
I'm going to get myself some driver coaching is what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat myself. After I finish my backyard this week, I'm going to have a look at driver coaching and see if I can fix the suck.
The leader is running 45.932.
And they're going to say, don't drive the Aston.
Just set the fastest lap.
I can tell you that already.
45.
Can't believe there's still 5 minutes to go as well. It's taking forever. I've really honestly just lost interest, guys. I'm just driving around aimlessly now. There's a car in front of us. We're in the top 20.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
What I should have done is put dry tyres on and come out on the wet track. That would have been hilarious. It would have been the same outcome. I'm only third last. It would have been last instead of third last. I'm fairly sure this will cement my trip back to lower split though. Although iRating's new splitting system with their iRacing's new iRating algorithm might see me in the top split because I choose to drive the Aston Martin still. And there is so few of those, and they are trying to create a more diverse field. So there's every chance that because I'm driving this car, I'm in top split when I shouldn't be as well. Guy behind is catching us, Stefan. Good on him. Good on him. I mean, I haven't really been pushing, to be brutally honest. Not taking away from the fact that he's catching me.
What the fuck you just did?
Well, that guy wasn't happy. I don't think that incident is going to allow us to catch him though. They're a fair way in front of us.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, wow. I'm going to try the Merc after this, guys. On the dry track first. And I'm going to see if the Merc's any better. The bin's out the front, Kane. Yeah, I'm going to try the Merc after this and just see if it's any better. I like the GT4 racing. I really genuinely do. I need to really work out if it's me or the car.
The car in P2, just set the fastest lap. 45.523.
5 seconds a lap slower. 5 seconds in top split. So I've touched on it before. The problem is, because I don't drive one category all the time, I just can't keep up with these guys. And when I get put in top split, I get dominated like I am here, and it detracts from my experience. I keep saying I don't care about points and I don't care about rating. I don't. I care about having a fun race. And this to me is not terribly fun. Like it is fun, and it's for charity. So I am here and I'm going to see all this stuff through. But part of this month and part of what I'm looking to get out of this month is a better understanding of my ability on iRacing. Now, what I'm understanding at the moment is that I'm not doing very well at all. For some reason, I just can't crack the code. In league racing, yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm happy to say I'm doing alright. I'm currently second in one championship, third in the other. But I can't crack the code to online lobbies. Can't crack the code. Emily Jones, she will be on YouTube. Emily Jones winning. She will be on YouTube. I reckon 49 seconds. Can she catch me in 49 seconds? Maybe I should spin in front of her and then we can have Leukodystrophy Australia on Emily's stream. If she's streaming. That'd be good. That would be good, I reckon. I hope it's Emily Jones, the YouTuber. See her on Overtake GG, I think it is, on YouTube. I think that's the same person. Wonder if she'll be like, oh, that's that Travis Harris fella from Racing for James. I wonder if I'll be in his stream. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. She probably won't. She's disconnected, so definitely won't. All right, that's that. Embarrassing. It is. Lord Bolt just informed me it is Emily Jones. So keep your eye out in Emily's stream. You might see the Leukodystrophy Australia car.
Bring it back to the pit.
If her camera goes far enough. Yeah, Jeff, I agree. I'm not even going to bring it back to the pits. You can come out and get it, Jeff. So her camera might not go back as far as my performance in that race. Dismal is what my performance in that race was. I'm the first to admit this guy sucked. Sucked. I'm below 2k I rating now for the first time in a long time. What I am about to do is going to shock you though. 26 minutes till that race. I'm going to jump in a practice session. That's another open race. And that'll go to 9:44. That'll make it a 3.25 hour stream, but I don't care because what I'm going to try is the Mercedes. I don't have the Mercedes. I've only got the Aston. I've only got the Aston. Huh. Yeah, that wasn't fun. I don't know whether to buy another GT4. I don't know. Do I buy a GT4? 62 now. Wow. Another 0.35 and another. Yuck. Yuck. Emily Jones won. You can't see that on my stream because it's gone back, but Emily Jones won. Don't know who else was in there that's famous. Nobody that I can see. What rating is Emily Jones? 6K. 6K driver. Very, very impressive. Very impressive. No. I think it's just her and I that are the YouTube sensations in that stream. I absolutely am not impressed with my effort. I need to find out whether I just buy another GT4. I need to find that out. Okie dokie. We're on a 2-hour stream so far. I did say it was going to be a 2.5 hour stream, but I can't find anything else to drive at this particular point in time. Is there any IMSA endurance? There's 2 people at Indy in the LMP2. I don't have any other. I don't have any other GT4s, and I don't. So the problem, okay, the problem is with iRacing is you can't test drive cars. So that's the problem. Now the next problem is mini stocks. Where are mini stocks? Ovals, mini stocks, oval, dirt oval. Dirt oval, mini stocks. Are there any mini stock? Oh, there's nobody in the dirt ovals. Nobody. 54 minutes. Anything on the road oval? Nope, there's nobody in the mini stocks already. Nobody. 0 people in the mini stocks. Wow. There's nobody in the mini stock. That's craziness. Absolute craziness. Late model stocks there is. IndyCar fixed. And Nashville? Nope, don't do it, Trav. Not worth it. Don't do it. Okie dokie. Well, I might wrap up the stream. I've got a 6-hour stream tomorrow night, guys. Hey, Punt. Hey, it's a quiet night on iRacing. I know, Lord Volt, there's not a lot I can drive, and I need to work out if I'm going to buy another GT4 before I jump in another race and donate some iRating. I just don't know what one I would buy. Just don't know. I just don't know. Do it. Do what? Buy another GT4. Legends Road. Legends Road. Oh, the Legends Road. It sounds like Jay might be watching as well, my mate Jay. G'day, Jay, if you are watching. Everyone's watching now. I had a Chaotic Monkey in here. Chaotic Monkey, man. Hey, it's been a while, buddy, but you know how life is. You know how it is. It's There's only one person in the Legend Road Cup at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Jay. Yeah, that's sad as well. McLaren, do you reckon no, the I should. There's only one person in the Legends race. That will be fun though. Absolutely, it will be fun. Um, Productions SimLab Challenge has the BMW in it, the old one. I can't buy myself to buy the Beamer, and Punt is saying to buy the McLaren. So I should, I should, I should, I should try a different car. I should buy them all. Yeah, definitely, Jay. I think that Legend series would be amazing, man. I really do. Like those cars are awesome. And I also think they need a radical SR8 series as well, like we're running in the league. I think that'd be amazing. I really, really do. Beautiful. Well, gents, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's one of my shorter streams. But I'm going to go and ponder, like Mr. Volt said, I've got a couple of options to have a look at some cars. I am going to be back online from about 4 p.m. tomorrow, Australian Central Standard Time, where I'm going to be in the LMP2. So I'm not going to drive it now because I'll need to switch my brain onto that particular car tomorrow. So I'm just going to do some quick maths, add up how much laps I did, how much I good English speak, add up how many laps I completed tonight, add that to the tally. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I know Mr. Volt was looking forward to a long night of watching me and hearing me talk, but I will cut it off there, boys and girls. And I appreciate every one of you for tuning in as well. As always, I genuinely appreciate you guys for being involved and supporting this project. We are doing laps for Lukio, and I haven't done a heap of laps tonight, but not every night is going to go the way we want it to either. So, thank you, legends, and I'll see everyone on YouTube again tomorrow afternoon for another 6-hour stint in this very lounge room. Thanks very much, guys. Enjoy. Take